and yeah. Okay. So I wanted to talk about what was going on today at RootsTech with Familysearch. So there's so much to talk about, but I'm only going to spill a couple beans. I'm only going to be able to talk about a few things right now. And so Familysearch, Ancestry, MyHeritage all had updates. MyHeritage and Familysearch had the biggest updates to their software than any company that I know of, unless there's somebody else that you got a lot of updates from. But I wanted to cover this really quick, and then I'll do a deeper dive into it. But I wanted to share it with you guys so you could get online on Familysearch and find out for yourself. Like, go and try it out. So if you go to Familysearch right now, this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, sorry. Let me zoom out. My goodness sakes. Oh, I so want to dive into all this. I haven't played around with it enough. So if you can keep, if the sound's still good and everything, or if it starts sounding bad, let me know, please. It's getting late. I've been trying to do this since 8 o'clock. Okay. I'm going to get through it. I swear. All right. So they have some changes. You're going to notice when you log in, this is different. This is a new, I would say a widget. I would call this a widget. And this is the new AI search research assistant. And I'll just start here and I'll just go because I'm ADHD and I know I'll end up back on this subject before I even get to it officially, if that makes sense. But so the AI research assistant is going to, actually, let me back up so you can do this right now before I get started. So if you haven't done this yet, go to Familysearch Labs. And let me zoom out because I had this zoomed in for others. Okay, so come here. This is where all the experiments are for Familysearch. Come here and turn these things on right now. Well, you don't have to, but you need to turn them on. So come here and turn this AI research assistant on right here, and it will start working just like Ancestry does. When you add a new person in the tree, it starts like finding hints, but it takes a little bit. It might take an hour. It might take 30 minutes. It might take a couple days. Usually it doesn't take very long, right? Well, this doesn't take very long either. This takes literally like I went to do something else and I came right back and I already had hints. So get this turned on first if you can. So this is so cool. This is what it does. There's something else that it does too. So once I go to a person page, you'll be able to see it. But it's going to search the internet. It's going to search trees out there and records out there while you're working. And hey, Chef Yoda, thank you for coming on. And yes, I appreciate your help. I would never have known. And Marianne was really nice to let me know that my sound works. So I hope you guys can hear me good. I lost my train of thought. But okay, so it's going to search. The AI is going to search all the records like it can, right, legally. It's going to search records online. It's going to search I don't know like if it's going to search databases, but it will search like ancestry records. It's going to search like through the records out there. It's going to search other people's trees, not just in Familysearch, but outside of Familysearch for record hints. And so this goes in hand with how it's going to help you research, particularly on a person. This is so exciting. Okay, so I might as well just show you what that looks like right now. Because I can't. This is so cool. All right, so let's click on Andrew Jackson, Maine here, okay? And right here you can see the relationship. So let's see who he is. He's my second cousin 4 times removed. I have no idea who he is. It's Andrew Jackson, though. Sounds like the president. His name is the president, our old president's name, so I like it. All right, so now I'm just going to click on the arrow. Now you can watch the tutorial up here, right? But I've already watched the tutorial yesterday, so I'm just going to go ahead and click over here. That's the only thing that's different on this page is this. Okay, so I just want to make sure you knew that. And then click. All right, now you see on the right hand side of the page, Make sure you guys can see all this. Is it cut off or anything? It was a little bit. Hold on. No, I guess it's not cut off. I thought it was, but move some things around so you can see the page better. Move my camera out of the way. Make it small. Oops. Hold on a second. There we go. All right. Now you see on the right, you can ask it AI questions, okay? But the first step is it's giving you stuff in that widget that you would not even known, okay? So he says that there's somebody on this document that could be this person's child, okay? So it basically scanned my tree and was like, okay, there's 3 kids, 2 parents. I mean, you know what I'm saying, pair of parents. It's getting late. All right. And then it went and found this document. So it says, please review the information and see if this information is correct. Right? This is so cool. Check this out. Okay, so how did I get to the AI assistant? Okay, so when I go back once you log in to Familysearch, go down to, oh my gosh, why is this so zoomed again? Go down to the labs right here and click on view experiments and when you open that up, where'd it go? Go figure. When you open it up, looks like this. Okay. And it's zoomed in again. Okay. So that's how you get to all the experiments. And all right, so you're going to turn on the research. If you haven't tried full text, turn all these on. Just turn them all on. Is there any? I already did this. This right here you have to sign up for. I did a video about that, but I haven't clicked on this yet. Okay. So now that you're there, so you just turn it on and then it's going to take you back to your home page, and then you just wait for a few seconds. And then once you've waited for a little bit, I don't know, it might take a few seconds, it might take a couple minutes, I don't know. But get back. I don't know why it keeps zooming. I had it zoom just once, then click it to save. Then you should see the AI research assistants right there on your home page. Okay. Now it tells you like possible spouse of, possible child of, and then so let's go back over to Andrew. And now we're going to, it says records to review and attach. So mentioned in the record of Gladys Alvaretta, Maine, vital, Andrew Jackson, Maine. So there's a vital record here, a birth record. All right. So let's click on it. So it went out and it found this. It's the same way as Ancestry, right? But it's not just showing like a hint. Like Familysearch has the research helps, but the research helps are hints too. It's the same thing. All right, so now here we go. We're at the document, and I know this is his name and this is the mother's name, and let's just click on this and see if everything looks right. Which, we'll zoom it in. This is from Iowa. And so here's Gladys Alvaretta, Maine. Prairie City, Iowa. And it looks like, I mean, it's the same names. He was 28, she was 24. And you can see change history right here. All right, let's go back before we get sidetracked too much. And okay, so it looks like this is the same person, right? It's gotta be. It's the same. And if he was 28, so this is in, okay, hold on, what's the date? So 1914, and he was 28 and she was 24. The mother was 24. So does that match with this document? And what did I say, 1914? Yeah, that matches with his date of birth approximately. So I believe this is probably the correct person. That's so cool. It just found a person for me. Okay, so what I like to do is I want to go back here and I just want to check, okay, so just some of the dates, the places, and you could go in here and look at some additional sources and see if you can find additional sources with this person is what I'm going to do to verify, just to make sure. But it looks like, you guys, that I just added another person to the tree. Who's this, I wonder? I love how you can, like, how they've made it to where you can see almost everything without having to click on it and it open it up in another window, which I hate having to do. So I really like that they've expanded it, like the view, the record like this. There's no image. So you could actually see the image here if it was available, which is really nice. But it looks like this is the right person. Andrew Jackson, Nancy. So this is his parents, his place, his birth. So let me look at another record. I want to add this person right now. right now. I don't want to wait. Oops. Let's click that up. Here's more birth records. Census records. So she was born in 1914. She'd be in the 1920 census, right? And then, so I'm going to look for a 1920 census when I get off here, but I don't want to waste your time. That is cool. All right, let's go back. So you can see how we're going to be able to work a lot faster. So that's that portion of it. And then if I click on Andrew and I go to Ask AI Questions, you can click on a prompt, or you can also you can ask your own question. So I did that for a relative. Who did I do that for? Let's just I want to find somebody that doesn't have a bunch of records here. And Miss Yoda, I've been searching for 20 plus years to extend an end of the line ancestor. Of course, his name had to be Charles White. LOL. I don't get the Charles White thing. Charles White? Is that a common name? Uncommon name? It's a different name. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of the last name White, I don't think. It's different. I have a brick wall too, and it has to do with this line right here. Mary I. Pavlokovic. It's a common name. Oh, White. I'm like, I probably know somebody. I'm trying to think of it, but I don't know. So you're having a tough time, I bet. Well, I have harder names, but they don't live in this country. So, but the new transcribing, translation, all of that, all the new tools, you guys, with AI are so cool. Okay. She found this new research assistant found this record for me right here. Mary Valekovich. Okay. This person right here, Mary, my second great grandmother, she came over from Croatia in 1905 with one son, and I don't know her parents. I don't know who her parents are. I don't even have a place of birth except Croatia. I have guesstimates, but so it gave me this record. I have never found this record. This grandma, by the way, this grandma was killed in a fight. This guy shot her. She had a knife. And so my cousin Marcia told me this story. Thank gosh for her. But she it was over a dispute about money, and this guy said he owed her money, or she owed him money, one or the other. And he went to her house and confronted her about it and was going to shoot her, I guess, with the gun. And she had a knife out, and anyways, she ended up dying. And he said that there's newspapers, like articles, there's multiple newspaper articles about it. But he told the authorities that she attacked him, but he had a gun, right? I don't know. So this is an interesting story. This grandma here, I just have this like, you know, like I just feel drawn to her. Do you ever feel drawn to your ancestors? Like you just can't get them out of your head, you know? Like you just know they're wanting you to seek them out. Well, that's how I feel about her. So I found this record. I'm pretty sure this is her. I've looked at it. And this is her daughter. And this is her husband's name. So I'm pretty sure there was just some misspellings. The spelling of her name was spelled wrong on the document. So I'm pretty sure this is accurate, actually. So I can add this document, and then hopefully this will help me find more information, right? All right, so if I go back to Maria Pelbakovic, what I would want to do is I want to give you guys an example of how you can search. So there's another chat box too I want to talk to you guys about that's new too. So what you could do right here is type in, say I don't know how to do Croatian research and I'm looking for records, like where's a good place to find records for Croatian, or let me think about this. You find any records I bet in Croatia for Mary. So what I think it's going to do, it's going to tell me where where to look for those records. So I bet it gives me Research Wiki. I bet it gives me the archives of Croatia. Okay, so here you go. This is your little assistant. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that he told me about this, you guys. He said, I had to write this down. Oh my gosh, where is it at? It says, and I think this is what he meant. I think he said that I want to make sure he was correct on this, that this you'll be able to assign it tasks to do. He didn't elaborate on that. So I hope I'm hearing that right. But you will be able to assign it tasks to assist you in. So what does that mean? I don't know. That's not launched yet, but so hey, go search for my ancestors' records in the library in, I don't know, Egypt. I don't know what that means yet, but that is exciting. Okay, so this is what it gave me. So potential records for Mary. There are many records in Croatia, particularly related to her birth and family. Given that Mary was born in Croatia around 1880, it's likely that there are civil and church records that can provide information. And then additionally, immigration records may exist if, what does it say? Additionally, immigration records may exist. I thought it said exit. If she immigrated from Croatia, and then it may be based on the region, and then it gave me some sources. What? Now, I did not expect this. So here's the 1920 census. Here's a summary. And then here's the grave index information. So it gave me some links. And I can click on those. What does this do if I just click on her name? What's it going to do? Immigrants to the Midwest. South Bend Genealogical Society. Ooh, you guys, it just found something. Where's the page though? Oh, here we go. It's over here. I'm still waiting for it to load. Okay. Okay, so they lived in Ohio, and then most of my ancestors from her line moved to South Bend and Mishawaka in Indiana. So this is interesting. Okay, so this is just, what is this? Okay, so this is just a reference of her in this South Bend General or Area Genealogical Society. So they might have some information other than this. So look, it has Serbia, Austria, and Hungary. So it has those. I've already been to her. I went to Ohio last year and saw where she was buried. Or was that 2 years ago? Sorry. Found her where she was laid to rest. And then here's her family. And then what other information they have. And I've tried to find, like, the cemetery didn't have any records on her burial either. So I've pretty much like searched everything I can think of here in the United States, and now I'm searching Croatian records. So yeah. All right, so that's interesting. You guys are gonna have fun with this. All right, so my mind's blown. All right. And then here's Find a Grave, the census. That's just so cool. What do you guys think? I know you're just going to be up all night like me. No, I can't be up all night. So here's the 1920 census, and it's it's attached in her tree. So I already have this attached. All right. So there you go. You can play with that all you want. There's so much you can do with that. And then let's go back to the experiments. And I'm going to talk to you about something else. So this chat box down here, my goodness, sorry about the zoom. Oh, goodness sakes. This right here, the AI enhanced help center searches. All right, this is something really cool. It's different. Go to experiment. I haven't used this yet. So you could type in, how do I search Croatia? You could type in here, how do you start a family tree? And it would give you like a demo, they said. So right here, it's thinking. So I came up with all of this, and then here's its summary. Okay, guys, you can like save this in your notes, and you can save your chats. So it gives you the sources. So make sure that you're like checking your sources. How to use Croatia, how to use Croatian digital archives, church books, and then Familysearch historical records. I think I'm dyslexic. I always go up. I go from the bottom up. I read backwards. I don't know why. I want to get to the good stuff, maybe. All right. So you can see it comes with all kinds of stuff. The catalog, analyzing results. If you can't find that person, additional resources. So this is really great. Look at this. Research wiki, search results. Here's blog post. Here's help articles. What? Hold on a second. Is this really going to show me blog posts? Well, I clicked on it. Then it does. Oh my gosh. So it shows me all the blog posts. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, you guys. What the heck? I really just don't want to go to church tomorrow. I just want to play on the internet and search. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm going to click on, that's really neat. It's so neat. This is, this is better than I even thought it was. So find answers and there's a tutorial. So it's going to help understand. Okay. So think of it as your personal assistant. I think this is the thing he was saying that will help you with, you can give it things to help you with. So I don't know if it's this or if it's the other AI. I really don't know. I'm kind of confused on that. I wish they'd clarify that. Um, ready to search. Okay. And then there's also one other chat. Let me show you. Feature. This is crazy. And it is the chat help box. Oops, I turned it off. Didn't mean to. The chat help box. That's not even it, you guys. I haven't even gotten into the merging stuff yet. All right, so here's a chat help box. So this will, you can ask it questions. It'll, like, say you got locked out of your account or anything, like fix incorrect information, how to find a family search center, contact us. So this chat box is programmed to help answer your questions. And then if it can't help you, what it does is it puts you in contact with somebody at the Family Search Center that can assist you live. So it's a live chat box. And then if you don't speak that language, or you don't speak that person's language, or they don't speak your language, it will translate the language for you and for that other person. So this is a game changer. It's very cool. You can even speak into it. So how to start, how do I start a tree? Let's see what it does. Create account. I mean, here you go. And then it gives you sources. There's a video for that. Getting started building your family tree. Yeah. Okay. It's going to speed up our time. And Mrs. Yoda says, so many good things happened today to help with family history research. Yes. What was your favorite thing? Put it in the comments box. I'm curious. Like, what was your one thing that with AI that blew you away? And then what is the other thing you're excited about that you learned? I did a lot of advanced classes on DNA because I really I'm going to dive into it. I need to. Okay, so I'm going to close the chat. And then also, did I tell you guys, if you do this right here when you search for something, and you ask the questions, you can actually save. I can't remember if I went over that with you because I did that other video that didn't work out. So let me show you. I got so many windows open. Let me close some of these out. All right. I'm like, who do I want to go to? I mean, I guess I could try to. He's got a bunch of records, so hints. So I want to try somebody who doesn't. So Mrs. Yoda said, I use AI generated program to help read old German. Ooh, you did that today at the conference? It wasn't 100% right, but it helped me to decipher many old records. What was the program? Spilled the beans. Yeah, there's a couple. There's that new Transcribus or something like that. I downloaded that, and there's a couple. Transcribus is, I think that's how it's pronounced, is free. This other one that I saw wasn't free. So Transcribus is free, and there's a paid account. Yeah. All right. So I don't know who I'm going to click on here. I don't know this line. Like, I don't know these people. I don't know who they are. I'm just going to go back to my tree. Okay. Go back to my home person, I mean. All right. Let's go to Cyprus. Or Cyrus. I just want to call him Cyprus. This is my great grandpa. He was in the war. And let's see what we can find. Okay. Let's just put, what war was my grandpa in? I don't know why. I'm going to type that, but instead of having it search for something like a record. It's probably going to give me some records, but let's see. Yeah, transcribus. Okay, cool. I got it right. I didn't have it in front of my face, so I didn't know how to pronounce it. I can't answer that. Oh, I can't answer questions about wars, but I'm happy to help with any genealogical questions about Cyrus W. Borden. Okay. Why can't you answer questions about war? Why? Let's see what he says. I'm sorry, I can't answer questions about wars, but I'm happy to help with any It won't tell me. Okay, so they only, I don't know why. That's interesting. Okay, can you find documents, war documents? His war documents. Let's try that. All right. Mrs. Yoda says, but if I did find more information last week because of archives scanning their documents. 20 years ago, I was trying to get script information off my second great grandpa, but they lost or misfiled. Oh man. Oh. That sucks. The documents, they misfiled the documents, but just this last week they had 35 pages of my ancestor's life that they had finally scanned. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I bet you were excited. Ugh, that gave me goosebumps. That's cool. Okay. That's really cool. Okay, here's what he said. Or she, or whatever. The computer. It says he most likely served in the Civil War, which is true, as a member of the Benton Cadets, and later in the 80th Ohio Volunteer Infantry, which is true. I think he did. He was involved in military service during the Civil War. Specifically, he was found to be a member of the Benton Cadets from Missouri, enlisting in late 1861 and being discharged in February 62. Following this, he joined Company K of 80th Ohio Volunteer Infantry. So it summarized the source right here, and here's the source, and then here's a bunch of other sources. So make sure you click on that. Do you see all these records it just found for me? Like, this is freaking mind-blowing. Oh my gosh. Who's this James L. Borton guy? Oh, it's a tree. Somebody's tree. OMG. Oh. Okay. These are all sources from Familysearch. And so once you have that, okay, so let's go back here. I can go here and I can start a new chat. I can delete it, or I can actually go here and print it, or I can download it and save it as a PDF. And what it will do is it gives me like the summary, the question of what I've asked, and then how it responded, and my sources. But here's the question. It didn't give me all the other sources. So I'm going to, so you guys, if you come in here and you're trying this out and doing things, make sure you give them feedback. And when you do give them feedback on the page that you're on. As far as if you can send them a screenshot, do that. But if you can send them feedback on what like if you're using this right now, you would just send them feedback on this. So you wouldn't go to a random feedback area, if that makes sense. I'm trying to find, where is the feedback question? Is it this one down here? No. Enter send to click to change. Assistant help. Where's it at, you guys? I'm blind. Here, let me zoom out. I don't see the feedback button. Because wouldn't you'd want to save all these sources over here. I mean, I guess you could just, here, let's do this. Yeah, I only saved this that was in the window. So I could just, I guess, oh, here you go. Copy all sources. I didn't see that before. So you just copy them all right here. Nice. Sweet. Okay. That's cool. So you can save that right here because if you open a new chat, it's going to go away. Hey, Melissa, what's going on? How are you? What is it, like only 8 o'clock there? Oh, it's actually 11:30 here. I got to get going. I got to go to bed. Okay. I could go on and on about this AI assistant. This AI assistant, oh my gosh, you guys, this is blowing Ancestry out of the park. It's blowing Ancestry out of the park, I think. Everything they've come up with this year is amazing. Okay, so let's go back to the labs. All right, so the improved merge experience is, okay, so I went over chat box. I went over the AI help center assist. Full text search has been out. And let's go over, the improved merge. Okay, so if you go to the merge now, I'm going to show you an example. Let me go to my Aunt Rosie. Okay, so if you go here, Melissa, I know our clocks turn ahead. So it's actually 11:30 right now. Oh, I'm going to be so tired tomorrow. And I teach primary. Right. So, oh well, this is much funner right now what I'm doing than going to sleep. Yeah, AI Assist is so cool. All right, so now the merge analysis, they've been working on this since last year. So now, because first I was like, well, what does this do? Last year when I did a video on it, I was like, well, it doesn't really do anything. But now you can actually see all the merges, what was changed, what wasn't changed. And you can even see when this person was added on Familysearch now. That is right here. Look. Well, I didn't mean to highlight the whole page, but right here on 2012. That is so cool, right? Okay. So here's the merges. These are the merges I made. And that's going to help so much. And then if you have any feedback, make sure you leave it here. Thanks for the hearts. And yeah, I love hearts. In the hundreds, 100%. All right. You can see here what is changed also. So I click, this is what it will take you to. And then I clicked on like a particular, I went down here and I clicked on the merge that happened. Thanks for all the hearts. So right here, if you click on that, you see it down here. That's how that came up. Okay. So if I go back, then it's just going to show me the changes here. But if you want more detail, just click on that. And look, here's a reference. Yeah. All right. So because the plan is to help make this more collaborative, friendly. And people get frustrated about working on here, right? Because they're like, well, people change it. They're going to make it harder for people to change. And here's how. Okay. So you've got the merge analysis. Now, with the merge analysis, I wish I knew somebody. Okay, there's also a quality score. I'm like, I wish I knew somebody who needs to be merged. I was doing that the other day, but okay. So the quality score is going to part of this. So what they call it, the guy actually talked about this, said it's called tree integrity now. So this is tree integrity. He said the quality score is it's not scoring the person, and it can only score people that are born between 1800 and 1920. So if they're born before 1800, they won't have a score, and if it's after 1920, they won't have a score. So she would not have a score. So let's go back to somebody farther. Okay, let's go to the millage side. Zoom in on this. Who should I do? What is NPE? Yoda said, "Oh, you're still sick, Melissa? Man, I feel like you've been sick for a while. Thanks for reminding me to turn back my clock. 9:30 here, yeah. Oh, I thought you were 2 hours, I was thinking. Okay. What's NPE? I don't know abbreviations, obviously. Okay, so we're going to go to, I was looking at like merges and stuff, right? Profile. No, wait, was she born? No, okay, so let me go to her brother. Let's go to Vassal. Wait, her uncle, sorry. Let's go here. Okay. So here's a he has no quality score, okay? So why? Because there's not much information on him, probably. What happens when there's a low quality score is I was hoping it would give me, it's not going to show me here. Let me go to a different person. I'll show you what I'm trying to explain. Oh, goodness sakes. She's got 7 records, though. I don't understand that. Let's go to Stefan. He's going to have a really low. Oh, what? He has a high one. Oh, okay. Yeah, merges are stressful. Melissa says, sometimes it's not bad, but other times it's literally pray because I don't want to mess it up. But it's rewarding to find missing kids, such a spiritual experience. Yeah, merging is going to be so much easier. And that's, yeah, it can be very stressful when, oh my gosh, my brain gets like overloaded. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to Stefan. He has a quality score that's high. So what that means is that the information on him is pretty good and accurate. Just because somebody has a lot of sources doesn't mean the information is good and accurate, right? So that's how it actually shows you the person and like the sources that are added to them, if it's good in quality. So like say like the dates are off or the places of where they lived or where they're born is off, like it doesn't all match, it's going to tell you. So right here it says data completeness gets a score for 1. There's the burial date is missing. Okay, so this is going to help people who are also beginners in genealogy to know how they can help more. You know, like, how do I explain this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they'll come here and they'll be like, oh, this person needs a burial date. I can go look for that. You know, there's no residence that has a tagged source. So we need to find a residence for this person. This person lived in the United States in 1930. If this is true, they'd likely have a source in the 1930 census, you know. So this is going to give you clues to go search. And what's missing. So this is why we have research logs. It's because this is a research log right here. What it's doing is researching what we still need to find. That is, this is something I've been working on for the last year is research logs. I've been researching my research. I mean, I've been researching my research. I have to laugh about that. I've been logging my research, right? I've been recording my research and getting better at it. So, that's what this basically is doing. It's like, hey, you still need this. So when you log your research, it's like, I'm missing this census, I'm missing this. So this is wonderful. And then conflict free data. So there's no conflict free data. So how this is going to work too, it's going to help with merging. The merging analysis and the, you know, analysis of like the person and then the AI assistants, they're all going to be working together in this like ecosystem, basically. So I went over. Okay, let me think. There's just so much stuff, you guys. My brain is literally on overload. So that is about the quality score, and then you can learn more. What it's going to do is like when you go to like the source linker and you're adding or changing information, the quality score and the merge analysis and all the AI assistant, all of that, to me, like works together to, oh gosh, I got a brain fart. Yeah, never mind. Why do I do this to myself? I'll come back to my thought here in a second. Oh, so it's going to, when you go to change something, it's going to bring up a prompt and it's going to say, hey, this doesn't match it. This is too inconsistent. Are you sure you want to merge? Are you sure you want to change this? It is going to make you think and compare notes and sources and all of it before you change anything. So, that is, I wonder if I could find an example for you in labs. Go to labs really quick. No. I know what I was supposed to do. I just wanted to, let's see. Here we go. So right here, it will show you what I'm trying to explain that I can't explain very well. Let's see. Let's zoom in on it for you. Okay, so right here, see how it says potential merge. There might be some minor inconsistencies. So it's going to give you warnings. Not recommended. They can't be merged because the inconsistencies are too significant. So he didn't say that they're going to prevent you from merging, but there's going to be some instances, from what I understand, that you will not be able to merge. And it sounds like when that happens, when there's too many inconsistencies, they're not going to let you merge. Hey, Melissa, let's see what she says. Yeah, merging is stressful. I read that one. Okay. You like my thumbnail? That's sweet. Thank you. I didn't really make it. Canva made it, so, but I thought it was cute. It's better than looking at my face on it. Anyways. So when information is different between two people, it tells you what is different and how significant this inconsistency is. Doing the merge causes all relationship sources, memories, and notes to be moved from the duplicate person to the surviving person. Yeah, we already know that. So decide whether to merge the records. Not a match. They should. All right. So give them their feedback, and then there's more information down here about it. I'm going to have to dive into this stuff separately, one-on-one. So I'm going to turn it back on. Because make sure you turn them on. Turn them on. All right. And then the change log is the next thing I want to go over. And I think that's pretty much it. And then I'll look over my notes to sum everything up. So let's see. So I haven't checked this out at all. So how the improved person change log differs from the current one. So isn't that kind of like the merge? Yeah. It's like the merging tool. Like I said, this all kind of works together. So understanding the changes are important to correct errors. The merge analysis tool will help us figure that out. Okay. So it's going to show you what it was before and the improved. So that's the merge analysis tool. So I need to read into this more. I haven't looked at this at all. So yeah, that's the change log, which would, yeah. Okay, so that's change log would also work for like when you're not, you might not have merged somebody, but you corrected a date. Like this person added more information or, standardized it, stuff like that. It doesn't have to necessarily be a merge change. And then we did the chat box. Make sure you guys download Together by Familysearch if you're not using that already. Why not? It came out a year ago and you should be using it. You shouldn't really be using the Familysearch app. This one's so much better. I mean, you can use it if you want, but so make sure you download that. I'm being bossy, aren't I? Okay, so there's a couple of things. There's a new person. What did he call it? A new person. I'm almost done, and I'll let you guys go to bed. A new person hint. Okay, so let's go to the tree. So you know how Ancestry has like the person hint? Go to the home page. I have so many windows open right now. Okay. Oh, why is it so big? Maybe a little bit bigger for you. It's like 150%. Thanks for trying the new home page. All right. Let's go to the tree and see if I can find what he was talking about. This person hint thing. Okay. Well, I don't see any. I just did a tutorial on I did a tutorial on all of like the portrait view and the family groups like 2 weeks ago. I don't see it. Okay, so what's going to happen now is there's going to be a person hint on like Familysearch or like Ancestry does, like a little hint on a person, like a little. It's not this, is it? Record hint. Yes, this is it. This is it, I think. I'm like, is this it? Because I saw this before, but I didn't think it was new. So yeah, this is it. This is because they had their research helps. If you know, let me know. I think this is what he was referring to. So this is your record hint, and then you could click on it and then review. Yeah, this is what's new. So that is new. So you can add a potential person. So right now it's searching for parents. Okay. So you're only going to see it on the parents. And then he said they'll be adding spouses and children. So this is really new. So pay attention to that. Take note of it, I should say. And then the full text search has now, they started with like 100 million records last year. It now has like 1.2 billion records, or not records, but like, yeah, I guess you would say records. I was going to say like, batches of records. So I'm not sure on that one. Okay, let me look here at my notes, you guys. My glasses keep falling down. We talked about the quality score. So the quality score is going to help you know if this person has had a lot of work done on them and if that work is pretty accurate or not. It's going to let you know what things are missing, what needs still to be researched. And then it also enhances the trust in your family tree. It safeguards quality, a quality person from information being changed. It improves the ancestors' data. It helps improve data that's being searched for. And then it warns people. And then we've got family group trees that was just fully launched. Merge analysis. And that's going to help us see the process, see what has been, what's been changed. And then person hint. We just talked about that. Merge questionable. Yeah, let's see. Oh, they're going to have something like pop up that says merge questionable, like because of like the quality score, stuff like that. Sorry, that was a terrible note that I took. Full text, though, also the full text has a bunch of different ways, like advanced searches now, so you can really narrow down that search. And there's just so many more countries now that have the full text search. So you're going to be able to find a lot of records there. And plus, the way I just showed you with the AI assistant is amazing. Branch matching. Okay, this is one thing I hadn't talked about. Okay, so this isn't available yet. And you won't, unless you watch the Familysearch ROOTSTECH forum. I go watch it. You would not have caught this if you didn't watch that. So he said you're going to be able to branch matching. So say you have somebody in a tree that you just cannot, like me, cannot find any additional information on this person. What it's going to do is it's going to take people that are common relatives or close relatives and help you compare them. So it's going to show you a layout of that tree and help you, if you can't find records on a person, it's going to help you match that person to the right family according to the other family members in the family tree, in that line. But I don't have a diagram to show you. He didn't have, it's not launched. So, and then, so like even extended relationships is going to help you with those extended, like knowing the extended relationships will help you find the missing or verify that person that was missing. AI and trees. So the AI is going to be searching not only in trees, it's going to be searching in ancestry trees from what he said. So it's going to be searching in additional trees besides just Familysearch. And also it's going to be searching records. It's going to be searching the internet. Facial recognition is coming. Yeah. Oh. There'll be, in conclusion with like the merging, there will be an edit warning also, or just with like when you're adding, you're in the source linker, there's going to be warnings, and I like that. So I think this is really going to help more people want to come to Familysearch and work on Familysearch, because I personally have taken I have synced my tree or downloaded my tree from Familysearch and I have pulled it out and I've uploaded it to Ancestry. So nobody can touch that tree. So I can make corrections to that tree as I find them, and then I can sync them into Familysearch and fix the errors in Familysearch. I can do that with My Heritage. I can do that with Ancestry, and I can also do that with Family Tree Maker. I could do that with Roots Magic. I could do that with Ancestral Quest. So there's just so many cool tools out there that you can do that. So that's what I do, and I'm going to talk to you guys about Ancestral Quest soon, but I'm working on a movie for my channel. It's not like a movie, but I'm working on a story about one of my relatives who was a big missionary in the church, and he helped start the branch in Canada, and he's actually has a section about him in the Doctrine and Covenants. So I'm doing a little movie about my ancestor, and I just thought I would kind of try to make it like a movie for you guys. It's pretty cool. And then I could still save it for my ancestors, right? So I want to show you guys how to do that and how I found out this information about him. So it's a big project I started working on last week for the channel. And I hope it pays off, because I spend a lot of time on those types of videos. The videos I do, I spend too much time on. I'm just picky. Okay. And my videos aren't even that great. So but I'm trying. Let's see. Improved change log. So yeah, the improved change log, AI, the person hint. I think that is everything. The AI assistant is only available in the US and Canada right now. But, they'll be expanding it farther, of course. But this is really cool. I love this new thing. And then, yeah, he said, I wrote it down. Automate. It's going to automate and assist handling routine tasks for you, is what the Familysearch techie guy said. So Like, what is that? I'm super excited about that. So, yeah, there was a lot of good stuff. What was your favorite thing, Melissa? Like, what is your favorite AI tool that you learned about? I I think I'm really digging the DNA stuff because I've got to figure out the DNA. I just don't know much about it. There's a lot of more people, genealogists, that know more about the DNA. I'm just like scared about the DNA. So I'm going to do better. I'm going to do better this year. So this is my ancestor, most definitely. Yeah, Stella Walker. Yep. Most definitely. So I can just add this here. This is where they lived. I know this. I'm going to attach. Add to my source box. All right. I understand, Melissa. She's like, I got to pause this. All right. So, you guys, this is awesome. That's about it, though, really. I covered Estella. Yeah, she should be up there. Don't know why she's not. Yep. Make sure this is right. And then I'm going to get off here. I want to finish doing this really quick. And, all right, perfect. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and attach it. Boom. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. That's it, you guys. Come to Familysearch. Meet your assistant. Your new lab assistant is what I would like to call it. It's awesome. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what was your favorite thing? What I don't know. What software do you use for your family tree? You know, what are you building your family tree on? Is it Familysearch or now you can just do everything on Familysearch, really. I mean, I still think it's good to put your own tree somewhere else, but you know. Thanks you guys for watching. I'm gonna head out and yeah, thanks Yoda. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Yeah, you want to make sure you have all your records tagged now. I didn't know about that either, tagging our records. So I didn't know. But there's a lot of things that we need to do in our memories that they said something about tagging. If we don't tag stuff, it's not going to be able to be searchable in memories. So if you want it to be found, but it's a living person, just make sure you mark it private, but tag it now so it's done and it's ready to go, you know? Yeah. Thanks for that, Yoda. It's a good idea. Make sure we tag all of our documents. I'm so excited. Let me know what you guys find. This is awesome. I gotta go to bed though. Love you guys. Till next time. Be blessed, and I'll see you later. Bye. So exciting.